And we're back. Hopefully you enjoyed that sped up montage of the collection things, because it's boring. You notice, you may have noticed I picked up some flags during that. Flags are the collectibles in this game. I will not be getting all of them, because it is a horribly boring, tedious task, and even I don't want to do. We're now inside the Assassin Bureau, I guess. I just kind of materialized in here. So, yeah, let's go.
Altair, it is good to see you, and in one piece. You as well, friend. I am sorry for your troubles. Think nothing of it. A few of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood. It's quite all right. Yes, you've never been one for the creed, have you? Is that all? I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the Mass?
A man named Tamir. Al-Mualim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it. Now tell me where to find him.
Surely you remember how to track an enemy.
Of course. Learn where he will be and when. But that sort of work is best left for...
I understand. Go and search the city, determine what he's planning and where he works. Preparation makes the victor.
What can you tell me of him?
Tamir makes his living as a black market merchant, so the Souk district should be your destination. I would suggest you seek out the following places. A small souk northeast of here, the madrasa to our east, and in the gardens north of this bureau. Focus on these places and he should become well known to you.
I assume you want me to return to you when this is done.
Yes. Come back to me. I'll give you Al-Mualim's marker and you'll give us Tamir's life.
As you wish.
Remember, Altair, if you find yourself in trouble and the city turned against you, return to the bureau. I can shelter you from the storm. Be warned though, if your enemies are too close, my door will remain closed until you've lost them. Do you understand?
Yes. To bring the enemy inside would compromise the Brotherhood.
Very well. Off you go.
Yeah, it seems easy enough. Alright, what are we gonna go do first? Take a 5-minute break to go to the bathroom and get some water. I forget the controls. Let's see, we have an interrogation, a couple eavesdroppings, and a couple pickpockets. I guess I'll get the obnoxious one out of the way first. If I can find a flag during my various explorations on camera, I'll point it out to you.
Most fortunate for them both, each having something the other wanted. It was just before Hattin. The Saracens were low on food and in desperate need of resupply, but there was no relief in sight. Some say, were it not for Tamir, Salah ad-Din's men would have surely turned on him. Could be we won the battle because of that man.
So you're just spewing propaganda then. Okay. As long as we've established this, I suppose. I'm a scholar. Totally undercover. Look at me be undercover. Yeah. Get that. Right here might be the best place, actually.
Oh, you foul little...
Oops.
You seem to know quite a bit about Tamir. Tell me what he's planning.
I know only the stories I tell, nothing more.
A pity. There's no reason to let you live if you've nothing to offer in return.
Wait! There is one thing.
Continue.
He is preoccupied as of late. He oversees the production of many weapons.
What of it? They're meant for Salah ad-Din. This does not help me, which means it does not help you.
No, stop, listen! Not Salah ad-Din. They're for someone else. The crests these arms bear, they are different, unfamiliar. It seems Tamir supports another, but I know not who.
Is that all?
Yes. I've told you everything I know.
Then it's time for you to rest.
Gonna kill him anyway. Well, we got what we wanted out of him before Altair's murderous streak hit. That's all that matters. So that's the obnoxious mission done. Now it's time to go do other ones that are, well, I'm not going to say fun, because I'm not going to lie to you, but ones that are less and less stupid.
Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels!
Someone tell me why he's
They go against the will of God, and must
Those
be
are
made
plants,
to
not
pay.
people.
Everywhere they ride,
Thought those were people sitting on that bench for some reason.
they say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence?
So, how did you manage to do it?
Oh, it wasn't easy, my friend. No, not at all. Cursed merchant caught me trying to steal from him. Called for help.
I can't imagine the guard were pleased.
At least a dozen of them appeared. All well armed and spoiling for a fight.
What did you do?
I ran over, under, and through the crowd. Knocked over a few stalls for good measure. But they kept coming.
Then how did you escape?
With a little help from my friends.
What do you mean?
There's a couple of my brothers who gather around the southeastern exit of the souk. They let me pass and then turned their attention towards the guards. Kept them distracted while I got away. Without their help, I wouldn't be here right now.
So I use bodyguards. So I use vigilant. Sorry. Should be gentle pushing.
And it is our duty to defend it until death.
Yep. That's really all it takes to open up the assassin. Open up the assassin memory. The assassin memory to go and actually do the assassination. But we're gonna learn more, because the more you learn is, well, the easier the mission's gonna be. Now, granted, it's the mission really difficulty really dictates. Is really dictated by the civilians you've saved, because that creates more vigilantes and more moving hiding spots. But go over the wall. Don't want to go over the wall. Piss off, everyone. But yeah, that's what really dictates the difficulty. Not to say that, you know, doing these things isn't helpful.
You understand?
Yes, I am to deliver the letter to your merchant friend.
And you know who to see?
The same man as always.
Do not think to betray my presence in this city. We have many eyes, many ears.
And many arms, yes. Good for silencing those who say too much. I know this well. You have my word.
Good. Then be quick about it. Time is short.
This man's been bullied. It's time to bully him further.
The right place. There's no better merchant than I.
You dirty thief!
Damn.
I have your now! God, take me!
Damn. Forgot that I can't do it when he's running, or when he's standing still, rather.
You're mine!
Let's see.
What are you doing? Move!
I think I got him caught by the vigilantes.
King and his infidel army went some of my way. Horrors in their wake.
Gotta love how the guards just don't notice the dude clearly dressed differently than everyone else in the city, sitting on a bench. Gotta love it. I think I have to wait to do that pickpocket again. This time we'll do it intelligently. I never said I was flawless at this game. Excuse me, crowd of people with jars on head.
What is it?
Okay, this time we're gonna wait. There. That's all we need. See, I just went in too early. It'll probably happen a couple more times, to be honest. 'Cause I'm slow. And I would love to read what that note said, but the text here is so tiny. This is when they started that whole craze of having really small font in games. A thing that they still keep to this day, and that I wish they wouldn't.
Something needs to be done. It's only a matter of time before someone else discovers it.
Tell him then, it's in his best interest to keep the souk secure.
He won't meet with me. Too busy with this new deal of his.
And the guards?
Tried already.
Wait, Roosevelt?
They won't lift a finger unless the order comes from him.
Then what will you do?
I'll go to Albul Nukud.
The Merchant King? He won't see you.
He doesn't have to. I've written him a letter that explains the problem. He can read it and decide for himself.
Now, once again, we'll be intelligent about this and not move in too early. This technically isn't too early. Alright. Up. Excuse me, John Headwoman. Just going to move around you. So, now you begin to see the problem with this game. It's fairly repetitive. So, people who say, oh, it's a bad game because it's repetitive, I actually can agree with its repetitiveness, and that doesn't help anything. Other games get better. This one isn't the best in the series. It's actually one of the worst.
It is our very existence we are fighting for.
Go away.
Infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must
He's called
resist.
another meeting.
We must
What is it this time? Another warning? Another execution?
No, he has work for us to do.
Which means we won't be paid.
He's abandoned the ways of the Merchant Guild. Does as he pleases now.
He treats us as if we were his servants.
And the guard does nothing to stop him.
Enough. We must go. If we're late, he'll be angry, and we'll suffer for it.
Perhaps one day, someone will have the courage to stand up to him.
Perhaps. But until that day arrives, we should do as told.
So he's an angry man.
be wary.
And that information.
The shaitan is everywhere.
Alright, so we are almost done with our investigation for this man.
Always.
Then it's all about going and killing him. Because, you know, it's what you do after you know somebody. You stab them in the throat. And I think I could do this. Hello, chickens. This flag. Perfect. This is a flag. There's lots of flags. There's 100 in this city alone. There's also 100 in every other city. There's also 100 on the world map. There's also... Yeah, collectibles are ridiculous in this game. So, I'm not going to bother with them, and I hope you're all okay with that. Because if you're not, then... Well, sorry.
I'll help in any way I can.
I don't have the patience to follow a map and pick up a million flags. I'll grab them when I see them, because they raise your health, but that's as far as it's gonna go. And let's spot to wait. Here's a spot. Excuse me.
I'm telling you, it's rats.
No, it's children. I hear them laughing.
Rats or children. Either way, it's bad for business. All that noise!
Someone needs to get up on those beams and clear them out.
I wonder how they're getting up there.
Must be through the central courtyard.
Then we should ask the guard to have a look.
Ah, they're all much too busy polishing the backside of their master.
So there's beams I can use to get into somewhere. Alright. I'm sure that will come in handy. And it will. But that's it. That's our investigation finished. See, the game isn't that bad about it, but it is repetitive. So, which is why this is all going to be in its own video. So you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. Really, this is going to be really just pick and choose LP. You can watch these videos if you want to. You can watch these videos if you want to. You don't have to watch these ones, but you can watch these ones. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to get no views. It'll be great. Just drop and break our kneecaps.
Altair, welcome, welcome. I've done what you asked. Now give me the marker.
First things first. Tell me what you know.
Tamir rules over the Souk El Salah. He makes his fortune selling arms and armor and is supported by many in this endeavor. Blacksmiths, traders, financiers. He's the largest death dealer in the land.
And have you devised a way to rid us of this blight?
A meeting is being arranged at Souk El Salah to discuss an important sale. They say it's the largest deal Tamir has ever made. He'll be distracted with his work. That's when I'll strike.
Your plan seems solid enough. I give you leave to go.
So I'll kill him when he's distracted is a good enough plan for these professional assassins.
Let Al-Mualim's will be done. You may rest here until you are ready.
I'm gonna go into this pillow room and rest in here.